But the two most important people in any crew of guys is the guy that sets the table for everybody else and the guy that's going to take on the refrigerator. Because them plus size women, they shutting down everything. Plus size women out there, they clothes tight, buttons popping open. They shutting down everything. They're not letting, the plus size women ain't letting nobody get close to the good looking woman. Yeah, they shoes run over, they feet hurting. You got to sit her down and feed her. The first thing you got to do, you don't offer plus size women a drink, you offer her food. That's what she really wants. She really wants food. So it's not about offering a plus size woman a drink. Forget that. Gosh. She wants saturated fat and sugars, high fructose corn syrup. That's it. Welcome into the live today. The topic is he a cheater or poly? Secondary topics: can people love multiple people equally? And are women already sharing men? Is this already happening? Okay. Now, if you followed me, one of the things that I like to do is speak very honestly and transparently about me, my life, and things that have happened in the past. When I got out of my marriage, one of the things that I had to deal with myself in the dating world is honesty, being honest with women. Yes, I'm seeing multiple women. If you don't want to deal with that, I can respect it. I understand it, but I'm not going to lie to you. Lots and lots and lots and lots of people lie. And that's one of the things that causes drama and conflict, trauma and chaos. Guys coming outside, they got cheater written across the bins, the tires are slashed, the windows are knocked out. It's because they didn't communicate honestly. I believe that women are adults and they can make a choice on their own of whether they want to deal with you or not once you tell them what it honestly is. It's way more peaceful that way. And if you can't be honest with your woman, in my opinion, something is going on there that you have to figure out. Right? Rhonda said cheating comes from selfishness. I don't believe so, Rhonda. I believe more people prefer to love multiple people and be in relationships with multiple people, especially men, than they would like to admit. I do believe that. When I was growing up, I would have uncles and we would have grandfathers die. And those men were the men of the house. They paid all of the bills in the house. But when they died, what would happen? A whole nother family would show up at the funeral. This has been happening for decades. So they had the main family that everyone saw, and they had a whole secondary family that they were taking care of in another city outside of the main city or across town. This has been going on for a long time, okay? This has been happening for a long time. Now, I remember my grandmother, my dad's mom, used to say, whatever that man does outside of this house, that's his business. My business is what he does inside of this house. Those bills better be paid. The children better be taken care of. He better be spending time with us and the family, not missing anything. If he's doing that, he's being a father and a husband and a provider and a protector. When he steps outside of those doors, what happens out there, I do not want to know about that. I distinctively remember my grandmother saying that to me. My business is in this house. Now, I've gone through times and places in my life where I was dealing with multiple women at the same time, and I wasn't being honest. I had that happen. And it ended in disaster. Because women are CIA, the FBI, the NSA, all wrapped in one. When they want to go and find something on you, they're going to find it. When they go looking, they're going to look and find. You tap your password in, they're like this. They're looking at everything, okay? When I got divorced, I sat down and had some serious conversations with myself. And one of those conversations was that I refused a lot of women, or to myself, anymore. I refuse. Not going to do it. I am not here to lie to women or myself anymore, period. Okay? What up, my boy Dave Walker in the chat? Good to see you. I think more men need to be honest with women and let them make the decision of whether they really want to deal with what you're talking about and what's going to happen. So a man comes to a woman and says, listen, I like you. I want you in my life. I think you're special. However, I need to be honest with you. You're not the only woman that's in my life. I don't want to get rid of her, and I don't want to get rid of you. So if you're going to come into my life in a serious way, then you're going to need to understand that she's not going anywhere. Period. She's not going anywhere. So if you can deal with that as an adult, here's what I can promise you. X, Y, Z, X, Y, A, B, C. Top Cat said a man can't really give into two women emotionally, then the main one won't get as much attention. I don't believe that to be the case. I don't. But you also need to have the resources and the time to be able to give that. Like, men have to be responsible. You might be a man that wants to have multiple women. But do you have the time to do that? Do you have the resources to do that? And the time is the most important thing, because the main thing that women need is time. They need attention. You can't just buy off good women. You can buy off fly-by-night women. Here's a bag. Here's this. Here's that. Real women who really like you, they want to be cuddled up by you watching a movie. Real women who really like you want to be spending ample amounts of time with you. Okay? Edna said, would a man take the same deal if a woman wanted the same setup? Edna, that depends on that man and those people. You have to ask them. Personally, I got enough D for all of the women that I would choose. I got enough D. But we got to understand, though, a part of this is the fact that men and women aren't the same. They're different. They're different creatures. They go about things differently. A man can go and have intercourse with a woman and forget her name. A woman has intercourse with a man, and she's thinking about the future and kids and where they're going to buy a house. So we're different creatures in that way. But the main thing that I want to talk about on this segment is whether men or women are cheaters or are they poly. Because I think that there's more poly men out there, especially, than have admitted it. Okay? That's what I believe. So I want to get a panel of men and women, and we want to talk about it. Now, we have secondary topics that we're talking about today. Can people love multiple people equally? That's the very definition of being poly in many respects. Poly means more than one. So can you love, or any person, love multiple people equally? And you know what I find interesting about this is I've asked this question many times to many different women, and many women have said no, but they have multiple kids. And I say, well, do you love your kids equally? Of course, yes. I love my kids equally. No, you don't. All parents got a favorite. All of them. Parents don't love their kids equally. All parents got a favorite. All of them. And if you said that you don't got a favorite and you're a parent with multiple kids, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're lying. You're lying. Extra portion at dinner. They get secret little gifts that the parent tells them not to tell anybody about. They get to ride in the front seat. They get the benefit of the doubt all the time. All parents got a favorite. And the last question is, are women already sharing men? To that, I would say yes. The only thing about that is whether those women know that they're sharing a man or no. And I think women have the right to know, because if that was the case with me, I would say it. Hey, I have her and you. You need to know that. Now, if I haven't said that, then the woman that I'm with needs to understand that I'm just with you. But if I say I have her now and her, that woman needs to be given the benefit of the doubt to make a decision herself, and that decision shouldn't be taken away from her. If she doesn't want to be a part of that, so be it. She can walk away. Edna said, soul ties are real. Sharing in this case is not caring. My opinion, folks. Edna, I want to ask you a question about the soul ties. Can soul ties be broken? Edna, can soul ties be broken? That's what I want to hear. Yes or no? Do you think that soul ties can be broken? Ashley said a married couple asked if I wanted to date them the other day. I was shocked. Why are you shocked, Ashley? You're a good-looking woman. Edna, can soul ties be broken? We're waiting on you. Possibly. Yes, soul ties can be broken. So if soul ties can be broken, then what are we worrying about soul ties for? If they couldn't be broken, then that would be a reason to worry. But if they can be broken, what are we stressing about? What are we stressing about? Let's bring our first cat on the panel. We're trying to pull him in, but it looks like he's having some connection problems. We'll see if it comes through. DJ Baker said soul ties is another word for obsession. I don't know how I feel about that, DJ. Is it obsession, addiction, lust, missing somebody? So while we waiting on NYRG, you might have to go out and come back in, brother. You're not connecting. Get to a stronger signal. I want to say this. If someone is honest about what they got going on in their life, they're straight up with a person about it, it's not cheating. If you tell someone, hey, this is what's going on. If a man tells a woman, hey, I have you, also have her. I want both of you guys. I'm not abandoning her. I'm not abandoning you. When I'm with you, I'm 100% into you and locked in what we're doing. When I'm with her, I'm 100% locked in with her. Can you handle it? Yes or no? If you can't handle it, great. If you can't handle it and you decide to walk away, fine. But I'm going to tell you the truth. It's really that simple. And I hear you guys and see what you guys are saying about honesty, but I promote that. That's why I'm having this conversation. Because as a man who's lied to multiple women before, and as a man who's been honest to multiple women before, I can tell men and everybody watching that honesty is the best policy. And it definitely ends up with you having more peace in your life. Now, if you're a man and you're going to seriously date multiple women, one of the most important things is you need to evaluate whether you have the time to do that. You have the time, the energy, the resources to do that. Hey, Rita, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Do you have the time, the energy, and the resources? And money, Oki said. 2 date nights a week. Kate said, as long as you buy the house I want, I don't care. 2 date nights a week. Do you have the time? Now, let's talk about women already sharing men. If you're the third baby mama in line with a man, if you signed on with a man who's got multiple baby moms, you're sharing him. You're in a poly relationship already. If he's a father to all of his kids, y'all are all in one big polyamorous relationship. Let me be very clear. Let me be very, very clear with you. If you baby mama 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down the line, you're already sharing a man. You're already sharing them. You're already sharing them. You know, baby, I got to get and see my other baby mom. I just wanted to come over here and drop the toys off and the presents, get a plate, see how you was doing. Here you go, little mama, here. Here's some cash for you. Merry Christmas. Oh, you ain't going to stay? Nah, baby girl, you know I got to go and see the other baby mamas. You're already sharing. There are women on this live right now that know that the dude that they're dealing with is married or has a girlfriend, and they're still seeing them. And guess what? They ain't going to stop. Everybody told them they should stop seeing them. Guess what? They ain't going to stop. Cher always is right. Side piece culture is very real. I knew a woman who had been dating a married man for 10 years. 10 years. She had been dating a married man for a decade. That's a long time. They had vacation times. They had date nights. He would take her out on February the 13th. He would go out with her for New Year's Day. They would celebrate their Christmas either on the 24th or the 26th. She had this life with him for a decade. For a decade. And then when he divorced his wife, He broke up with her too. It's diabolical. So he got tired of his wife. He broke it off with his wife, and he broke up with her too. He went over there. He went over there to tell her that he, filed divorce paperwork on his wife. And he went to her and said, and she was like, "Oh, now we can be together." He said, "No, I have something else to tell you. I'm breaking it off with you too. Here's a check. Thank you for the last 10 years. He cut his wife a check. He cut her a check, and he was out. He bought a nice boat and started traveling the world. He got tired of both of them. He got tired of both. So at the end of the day, I think that women know when they're sharing a guy. I don't think that women are silly. I think women are very smart. They're very bright. They know if they're sharing a man. They know if that man is not answering his phone after 7:30 at night, they're sharing a man. He hits you the next day at 6:30 in the morning on his way to work. Come on, bro. You know you're sharing a guy. Come on. Come on. Every day, it cuts off at 7:30. Same thing with women. Guys got women that they're talking to right now that after 8 o'clock at night, they can't get a text back. They can't get a call back. They can't get a text back. You're sharing that woman. That's just a reality. Women texting you all day when she's at work, out with her girls, doing things, having a good time. Soon as she gets home with the baby daddy or the other dude, now all of the texting stops. All the communication stops. Her phone is on do not disturb. And then all of a sudden, you get a picture early in the morning. "Good morning, baby." Or she holding up a Starbucks cup. She been getting put through the mattress all night long. And then she gonna hit you like nothing is wrong. People are sharing people. They need to know it. Especially if the man has a lot of money. You're going to be sharing him. Men who make great money, you're going to be sharing them. You're going to have your days. Straight up. You're going to have your days. Your days might be Monday, Tuesday. You bring your little stayover bag. You come after work. You come after work on Monday. You stay Monday night. Y'all have a great time. You come back Tuesday and you take your bag when you leave Wednesday for work. That's your days. Monday, Tuesday. When you try to shake up the schedule, now you want Friday, Saturday, and he can't give it to you because he got another woman in that place. He got another woman in that place. Ashley said, but he's expecting monogamy out of you. That's probably what the money is for, Ashley. Usually men with a lot of money are very generous with their women, and that's what the money is for. That's the exchange. You get money and 2 set days in exchange for your monogamy. That's usually what the money is for. Now, I want to be very clear about something that women seem to be missing in 2026. We are not the same and we can't do the same things. You guys got to stop trying to compare men and women the same and expecting things to be equal, because things are not equal in this life. If me and Kate commit the same crime, I'm getting 36% more time than her, just because I'm a man. I'm getting 36% more time. I ain't never seen no club do men getting free nights. Ashley, you ever seen a club do all men free before 10, all the women need to pay? Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that? You ever went to a club where all the women got to pay, men get in free before 10? Have y'all ever seen that? Nah, I ain't never seen that. So what we're going to have to understand is that there's double standards that we're going to have to respect, and just know that they're there in life. They're there. There's some double standards. So a man with paper, if he's going to have multiple women, he's going to want you to be monogamous with him, even though he's not monogamous with you. In exchange for that, he's probably going to help you out with your bills, which you can't afford. There's about 20% of women out there that's doing really well. They can afford their bills. They balling out of control. About 80% of women, they're struggling. They're having a hard time. They're having a hard time. Really hard. I see women on this app every day telling their story about living in their car or being homeless, or that they're looking at moving into their car, that they can no longer afford their rent, that they got to make $20 last for the rest of the week to eat on. I've seen all kinds of stuff. Like, things are hard out here for women. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. I see it every day on this app. Women making videos saying they're living in their car now. They're saying that they're in a bad situation. They're going to lose their house. They can't afford their bills. They can barely eat. I'm seeing that all over this app. It's on my FYP every day. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Van life, car life. And they're making whole content about it. How to pick the safest places. You know, they get a gym membership to take a shower. You know, how they might have Starlink for the internet. It's a whole community of people like that. And tent life. Tone is right. And tent life. Tent life is a thing. Tent life is a thing. So let's get the panel going. I'm gonna invite some people. Everybody seemed like they're scared to come up, but I wanna hear from some women. I wanna hear from some ladies. So I'm just gonna invite some of y'all up. All right, let's see. Let's just invite some people up. Hey, Ashley, how you doing?
Involved in top secret UFO.
Ashley,
can you hear me?
got you loud and clear.
Okay. I was trying to turn down my TV.
Okay, yeah, turn it down so that we can hear you clearly. What you think about the topic? And you can pick anyone. Is he a cheater or poly? Can people love multiple people equally? Or women already sharing men?
Like you said, I mean, if everything is out in the open and it's clear and everybody agrees to the terms, then it's poly and it's acceptable if everybody agrees. But it's when people don't know that they're being forced into a poly situation that I think that it's a little bit, that's wrong.
Okay. Have you ever been forced into a poly situation?
Not long term, because once I find out, I'm out of here.
Have you ever willingly shared a man?
No.
Would you willingly share a man?
No.
So let me understand this right. If you found a man who had every single one of the things that you wanted out of him, everything, but the only thing that you couldn't get was monogamy, you were going to have to share him with another woman or two other women, you would say no to that man?
At this point in my life, I would say no. I'm not the type to say, never say never. Never say what you wouldn't do, because you just don't know. But at this point in my life, I don't think so. I've been married. I was married for 10 years. And the way that ended was kind of like messy. So I just, where I am in my life at this point, no, I don't think that I could do it. But would I be open to it in the future? I don't know. But right now, I don't think so.
Let me ask you this question. Have you ever met another woman's man and you said secretly in your heart or your mind, I'm attracted to him. I would like him. I want him.
I've for sure been attracted, but it was never like, ooh, I want him, because you just don't, to me, I feel like you never really know like what a man is like behind the scenes until you've been with him. Because again, I was married, so I understand, okay, it looks good from the outside. He's attractive. He looks like he's taking care of his wife, his family. She has a nice car. They have a nice house, but you just really never know. So I never really wanted somebody else's life.
You're not wanting someone else's life. You're wanting that man.
I mean, again, on an attraction level, sure. But it's never like, oh, I want him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to do what it takes. I'm willing to be on the side. No.
But you would agree with me that women do that, right?
Absolutely. 100%. Especially if you're dating a man that, is, he's well off, or he's in the public eye, or, he's a man in power in some type of way. Like, for sure, you're going to deal with that.
Now, here's the thing that I question, right? And how old are you? You're in your 30s or 40s?
I'm 39.
So you're almost 40. And you was married for 10 years. You know what you want out of a man. You got your standards, right? You got your things that you want, right?
Right.
You're telling me at 39 if all your standards was met besides one standard, which was him being with other women, you telling me honestly, like answer me truthfully, you got everything that you wanted. Your whole list. You can make a list as long as a CVS receipt for the things that you wanted in a man with small font. He checked them all off. The only thing was you were going to have to share them. You still saying no?
You see, you're making it sound tempting. I don't know. See, I don't know. But the thing is, and I also don't. Okay.
I mean, everything. Think about how long the CVS.
I know. It's really hard to find somebody that you're compatible with. That's, all the things that you want. And I mean, I think at some point in every relationship, you're going to deal with if you're with anybody worth having, you're going to deal with some type of
competition.
Competition, infidelity, those types of things. So
women don't like to say the word competition. Why? Hey, Ashley, why don't you think that so many women, not saying that you don't like to say the word, but so many women don't like to use the word competition?
I think it's because when you're in competition, it's a possibility that somebody might be better than you.
Right. But there are women that are better than other women, and there are men that are better than other men, right? Are we saying
who wants that?
But hold on a second. Are we saying that women don't want to acknowledge the existence that there are other women who are better than them, better looking, smarter, sexier?
Oh, well, some women are just delusional because there's always going to be somebody that looks better. There's always going to be somebody younger, hotter, all those things. And so especially as you get older, you need to be able to provide more than just those, like, to me, basic things that men are attracted to. So, I mean, if you think that, you're just delusional.
Hey, what's up, Ocean Blue in the chat? Good to see you. I want to be very clear about this now. Do you think that women, yes or no, do you think that women have a hard time admitting that there's someone out there better than them in all aspects?
Yes. Women are delusional. And that's because I work with women. So in my field, I deal with women all the time. And with me dealing with them, talking to them, hearing about their innermost secrets, like, it's ridiculous. And I mean, I'm not saying that in a way of like, I'm a perfect person, but women are delusional.
What is the issue? Okay, you're saying they're delusional.
Mm-hmm.
But what is the issue with saying, yeah, somebody's better than me right now, but I'm going to get better? What's the issue with saying that? What's the problem with saying that?
Because then you would actually have to take accountability and work on things that are actually wrong with you. Or like, it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'm beautiful. If he don't want me, girl, then, then he's crazy. No, you may need to lose some weight. You may need to do some things with your hair. You may need to work on your makeup routine, your hygiene routine, you know what I mean? So, we were having that conversation in the salon today about how we lie to each other. Our friends are like, oh girl, you look great. No, let's start being honest with each other and telling each other what we need to do differently.
See, here's the thing. Women telling each other the truth, I don't think their mental health or their friendships can handle that.
That's what we were saying. It's just, and most women are like, no, it's not. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't even say that to her. I wouldn't even tell her that because, I mean, why would I want to start a fight with her? Because she already going to believe what she wants to believe, or she doesn't want to look. She doesn't want that mirror turned back to her. So if she, you know what I mean? I really feel like accountability starts with them. If somebody's telling you something, most likely you already know it. So you know what you need to work on.
I mean, I hear women do things like, girl, if you like it, I love it all the time.
And that means we indeed do not love it. We indeed do not like it at all.
To each his own, girl. I hear this all the time. And I really, really don't like those sayings. I really don't like those sayings.
Yeah.
Because that means you gonna let your girlfriend go out to the club looking like a pack of Heinz mustard.
Yes.
The dress she got on and her body type makes her look like a package of Heinz mustard. Not a curve in it. It looks terrible. And you gonna let her go
with a belly
out there looking like that.
Yep. Some women will. But I'm like, honestly, me and my small little circle, we check each other. Like, that's probably not a good option for you.
I wanna ask you something. How many women are in your circle, in your crew? 3. All right. Are you the hottest?
I said between me and one other girl. We're both. But the thing is, like again.
No. No, 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 no,
We're
no.
different. We're
No,
different.
no, 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 no.
It depends on whose cup of tea because
No,
like we're
no,
different
no,
body types
no,
and we're different.
no, no, no. You know I'm not. Come on, man. You're dealing with Don P here. You know I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I'm gonna ask you again, Ashley. Who's the hottest?
I don't know. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Because you don't want to upset your friends.
No, it's not that I don't want to upset. I think
All right,
that
then
I
let's
think
look
that
at
it
it
just
like this.
depends.
Let's look at it like this. When you guys go out, who do the most guys come up to?
Well, she's married and I'm not, so that's the difference.
When you guys go out, who? I didn't ask you about whether you was married or single. I asked you when y'all go out, who do guys come up to the most?
I would say me because I'm curvier.
Then you're the hottest in the group.
Okay, well.
You see, this is the thing. Men know who's the most handsome person in the group. We all know. Okay? And we accept that from the beginning and we don't care because that's our boy.
Hey, did I hide him? You hide the hot friend?
No,
from
we
the
don't hide
ladies?
him. We use him. It's his job
To bring the women in?
It's the hottest dude in the crew's job to set the table for the rest of the dudes to get cheeks.
Okay.
His job is to be the point guard. He got to feed the rest of his team. You need to be the LeBron James. We gonna go stand in the corner, and we gonna go stand in the corner and wait to shoot this three. Because if we're in Vegas, and it's our crew and your crew, we gonna send the hottest dudes. Hey, bro, you see them girls right there? Let's get them. We gonna send the hottest dude to make that joint happen. He has the best looking dude in the crew has a huge responsibility to make sure everybody in the crew is set up to get cheeks that night.
Okay. I understand.
It's his responsibility to make sure. You need to be John Stockton, bro. You need to be Magic. He.
Okay, I got you.
Magic Johnson out here assisted on the cheeks, man. Because in every woman's crew, there's the hottest woman. Then there's the above average women, maybe two of them. If you're talking about a 5-woman crew, then you got the refrigerator. She protecting all the snacks. That's the big girl, the plus size girl. And then last but not least, you got the below average woman. But she probably is the funniest and got the best personality, right?
Okay, yeah.
So somebody on the team has got to tackle the refrigerator, right? Because the refrigerator, if we don't give some attention and food to the refrigerator,
You're gonna be ready to go and she's gonna make everybody leave.
Everybody leaving, nobody ain't winning. So somebody in the crew for the men has got to be on refrigerator duty. We need to feed her. If you keep her fed, and you keep drinks coming at her, and one guy giving her attention, right? We all got a chance to do our own work, okay? So you got to keep the refrigerator fed, okay?
Got to keep her occupied.
Because as long as she's getting attention, she can't hate. As soon as she's not getting attention, if you ain't got a guy on your team that's willing to take one for the team and talk to the refrigerator, the whole play is messed up. The whole play is messed up, okay?
Okay.
So that's just why it is. So if you got that guy, so you got the most handsome guy in the crew talking to the most beautiful woman on their side. And then you got the above average guys talking to the above average women, right? Then you got somebody feeding the refrigerator, okay? And giving attention to the refrigerator. And then you got one guy who likes them a little bit unattractive. You know, it's guys that like women a little bit unattractive, right? You know, I done met a lot of guys that like some of them women I like a little bit unattractive, right?
Why is that? Now, why is that?
They work harder in the bedroom.
Oh, really?
Hey,
I've never heard that a day in my life.
Hey, the unattractive women, they got something to prove in the bedroom. They got something to prove.
Heard that.
They doing all kinds of things in the bedroom, all kinds of tricks, right? So that's a good night, right? That's a good night. But
sounds like a good night.
Yeah, but it's incumbent on the most handsome of the crew to set the table for everybody else.
Everybody got a role to play.
Yeah, everybody's got a role to play. But the two most important people in any crew of guys is the guy that sets the table for everybody else and the guy that's going to take on the refrigerator. Because them plus size women, they shutting down everything. Plus size women out there, they clothes tight, buttons popping open. They shutting down everything. They're not letting the plus size women ain't letting nobody get close to the good looking woman. Yeah, their shoes run over, their feet hurting. You got to sit her down and feed her. The first thing you got to do, you don't offer plus size women a drink. You offer her food. That's what she really wants. She really wants food. So it's not about offering a plus size woman a drink. Forget that.
Gosh.
You want saturated fat and sugars, high fructose corn syrup. That's what she wants. As long as you get her that, she is good. And make sure you don't forget the Diet Coke.
Oh my God.
Because they
Somebody
always
said wings and nachos for her.
Yeah, let me get the wings, the nachos, the mozzarella sticks, and an extra basket of bread and a Diet Coke.
Terrible. Terrible.
And a Diet Coke.
The Diet Coke seals the deal.
They always get the Diet Coke. They just ordered 4,000 calories in one meal, but they're gonna get that Diet Coke because in their mind, that Diet Coke is the only thing.
It cancels out all the other shit they just ate.
Or a salad, and then they're gonna pour a whole bottle of ranch on it. They get a salad and just with the ranch, just
extra ranch on the side.
Yeah, they just making the swirls. You no longer can see the lettuce. They just got. Would you like some ranch with that salad, or some salad with that ranch? That's all you can see.
Crazy.
Go to Chelsea. They have ranch in their purse.
Ranch in your purse at the club is crazy. Right.
Hey, thank you, Ashley.
All right, good talking to you.
You too. Thanks for coming up. That's funny, man. So today we're talking about, is he a cheater or is he poly? Can people love multiple people equally? Are women already sharing men? That's what we're talking about today. Now, do I think that people can love multiple people equally? Yes, I do. I believe that they can, right? Not all people, but some people can. Some people can. I think that many times women and men are with people that they love, but their relationship will be in trouble if the person that they love equally calls them or texts them. Everything is going good and will continue to go good as long as the person that they love equally don't call them or text them. As long as Glocktavius don't call, you're going to have your girl. Glocktavius call, all of a sudden, she working overtime. She working overtime. Some people are just one call away. You're one call away from sharing your woman or dude. Hey, K-Mac, how you doing? Hey, Mac, did you mean to come up? Hey, Mac done hit the wrong button. Got her hair fried dye laid to the side. She done hit the wrong button. Yeah, listen, it's real. I'm being real. Some of y'all are one call away. You're one Facebook. Were you trying to come back in, Ashley? Some of y'all are one Facebook messenger away, one IG DM away from sharing your woman or dude. You just won. All they gotta do is reach out. All they gotta do is reach out, and it's done data. It's over. It's over.